The Mario 35th anniversary celebration was a mixed bag, definitely. It wasn't the best, but it could have been worse. Many things factor into this, including the games that they put out, the stuff that they put out that isn't related to games, and unfortunately, the limited time for a lot of this stuff. So, it was announced that there'd be a Mario 35th anniversary celebration sometime in September with the Mario 35th anniversary direct that talked specifically about Mario stuff happening throughout the year. Well, not throughout the year, more like throughout half of a year, but not like that. The length that would be half of a year. So I was pretty excited about this stuff. The stuff looked really promising. And I'm gonna just talk about my initial reactions of this direct for a bit. So it was very exciting getting a new direct because at the time there hadn't been a full-on direct in a while. I mean, this wasn't technically a full-on direct, but it was something. So they announced that they'd be doing a lot of Mario Lego stuff, which was really cool, and because they hadn't made Mario Lego before, it was really epic. And then they announced, I believe, 3D All Stars, which was very cool. Though I wish it had been sort of like a remastered rather than just re-released. And the limited release date was very concerning, but I'll get to that, don't worry. And then came out this new Mario Kart sort of game slash toy where it's like a camera that makes you look like you're racing around in the real world. So you make your own little tracks in your like living room or other places. It was a pretty cool thing. And also they announced they announced that they'd be re-releasing Super Mario 3D World for the Switch, which was really fun. Plus this ominous thing called Bowser's Fury, where it didn't show much of it, but it looked intriguing, and I was looking forward to more information on it. So that was basically all the interesting stuff that happened, as well as Super Mario 35, which was like a multiplayer thing of the original Mario Bros, which looked really cool. So this was very interesting, and I was excited, a little weirded out by the limited release for both 3D All Stars and Mario 35. And yeah, that was pretty much the extent of that. I was really excited, but a little weirded out. So the year went on. Mario 3D All Stars came out, and it's kind of very it seemed very lazy in a way, but it was really cool seeing all these games, obviously. And the fact that it was limited okay, I'm going to get to the limited release thing now. Now, it's really dumb. I don't get it. It's like I get the initial thing. It's like it's limited so that a ton of people want to go and buy it initially, but it just doesn't benefit anyone in the long run, and games that were originally available for the Switch are gone now. All copies have stopped being made, and it's off the eShop, and you can't really get it at all, which is really sad because imagine if they made a new game and then deleted it after the celebration was over. That would be crazy. These limited releases are just not good. And with the Mario 35, it's a fun, free online thing, and that a lot of people had a lot of fun with, and now it's just gone. No one can play it anymore. It's really, really dumb. I don't really like that at all. And I never really liked it. So, yeah. Now, a great thing is the Mario Kart thing, but it also kind of has a little downside to it as well. You see there, it's pretty expensive to buy one of those little cart thingies, over $100. And now that wouldn't be a huge problem if it came with two of them, but it only comes with one of them. So if you want to play with multiple people, you're gonna have to spend about $200 for these things, which is very pricey for a little gimmick that you'll probably put away after like two hours of playing it, because it's very hard, probably very like time consuming to set up everything, and it's probably not something you would do all the time because the house needs to function. You need to be able to navigate through the halls and stuff. So, like, for the price, I don't think it was really worth it, but it's still a very cool thing, and uh, I'll admit it looks really fun. I wouldn't get it myself, but it looks really cool. Now, the Mario Lego stuff, I have nothing really negative about it. I mean, Lego in general's gone really expensive, so that isn't Nintendo's fault. I just don't like how pricey the Legos got, and it's crazy. Anyway, they have this Mario Lego sort of sets that you can connect into like these different levels, and then you can like traverse them. I never really understood what the objective is, but it looks really cool. I like how it looks, and I think it's just a fun little Lego thing, and it's cool. Oh, and there was this massive set of an NES with a Lego NES controller and a TV where you can like quote unquote play Mario Bros on this Lego TV. It looks absolutely massive, and I didn't check the price, but I bet it's insanely expensive. Like, holy cow. So yeah, that's basically what I recall of the 35th anniversary celebration with the Legos. Now, Bowser's Fury was later announced for what it would be, and oh my gosh, looks so cool, and oh, it just looks so rad. I'm not gonna keep that in. Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna keep that. It looks so cool, and it just looks so amazing. There's this giant like Godzilla Bowser made out of fire, and there's like this heavy metal music playing whenever he shows up, and the world looks super large, and it seemed like such an amazing thing. And overall reception of Bowser's Fury is really positive. And they said that it's the new wave of Mario, and that's how Mario will be, with this sort of like interconnected maps and stuff. But the next game will probably be that, but on a much larger scale. And I could see that happening, and honestly, I'd be glad if that was the case, because Bowser's Fury looks absolutely awesome. So that's all I really wanted to say about this. The anniversary was a little frustrating at times, but overall, I think it was decent. You know, you got some great stuff. You got some really annoying stuff that kind of ruined the point of a lot of the things. But overall, I think it was decent. Okay, that's the rest. That's all I have for this video. See you next time. Goodbye.